That is actually really funny.
Hey guys, sorry.
Henry, come.
I went live without going live.
I know. Franny posted on the story that we were live, and then we were like, "Wait, we're not live."
I know. I was like, "Holy shit!"
Come. Oh, why does he hate being picked up?
I think it's because his body's so like long and heavy that he is just.
Oh, now he thinks I'm playing. Go get your toy. Oh, now there's 3 slippers in here. I don't know when the 3rd one got in here.
Oh, he took that one from my foot just now.
Oh, hi chat. Nicole with the resub.
Hey
Welcome
guys.
back. Welcome back.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot to do the badges. Sorry.
You guys are sorry to Noelle.
I'm sorry.
Henry, what are you gonna do?
Guys, I messed up Noelle's badges. I'm so sorry, Noelle. I didn't have time yesterday, but
We're gonna go through them
I'll
again.
put a reminder to do that tomorrow morning.
What are we? Henry, what are we doing with these
Sorry.
slippers, bud?
Someone said I got my Waterloo. Waterloo,
Hey.
gay, yay, yay,
You
yay,
ran
yay.
out.
Gay, yay, yay, yay.
I've been
The description is wrong?
Oh, I didn't post it. It's done now. It's go.
I just want everyone to know that when I'm late. I literally just walked in.
I set everything up but didn't go live with anything.
Franny literally texted me. She's like, "Don't worry, I set everything up, so we just gotta click start."
Did it get fixed? Oh,
yeah,
it's fixed.
you just hit
yeah.
done.
No, I literally wrote. I was like, oh, well, the reason
Oh
I
my
panicked.
god, what did it say? Game show? No, what did it say?
Yeah, the game show. Yeah, that's so funny. But no, I panicked because I posted on my story by accident. We weren't even live yet, so I was like, it's okay. Book club on Saturday. Today's Friday,
Yeah, today's Friday.
right?
Right?
I don't know. I hope it's Friday.
So, Gabby says, my first official book club. Yes. Okay, first time chatters. Chloe, welcome. Sirius, welcome.
Did you say
seriously, Angie?
Denise?
I did not.
Denise
I didn't say
with the-
Melissa either.
Melissa and Denise are right? Denise or Dennis?
Where do you see that? Denise.
Denise.
Hola! Oh my God! So many first time chatters.
It's
Kate,
my first one. Oh my God!
Marley, Shuki. Wow! Welcome every new first time chat. Meline. Wait, does that say Meline? Jose. Oh my God! There's so many of y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to shout y'all out.
Hannah.
There's so many first time chatters.
And
welcome.
watchers. Natalie, Sophia with the resub. Natalie with the sub. Welcome.
Welcome everybody. Oh my God! So many first time chatters. Welcome. You picked a good day. It's book club. It is Spicy Book Club day 1 because we're restarting. Day 1 of this book.
Yes.
Mel
with the sub and
my
Alina
gosh.
with the resub.
Y'all are popping off. Y'all are popping.
Yeah.
Hi from Australia. What time is it? Oh, you're in the future. You're
Is
in
it
the
the
future,
future?
right?
I think
They're in the next day.
I think they're like far in the. They're like the furthest in the future. That
Oh, they're
we can
like
get.
almost 2 days in the future.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
because they're like at the fucking end, right?
Yeah,
it's 10 a.m.
I finished it, Rachel. Rachel.
I know, guys. I almost kept reading, but I just don't trust myself.
It
honestly,
honestly-
it's Saturday in Australia. That
Okay,
makes
yeah.
sense.
I honestly, if I wasn't like a host of this thing, I'd also be reading through this thing past the chapters because.
Yeah, 100%.
But I just can't. You know, because
I know
I'm
that
gonna
I'll ruin it. Yeah, I
I'll
know.
ruin it.
What's the book name? So we are reading Heartless by Elsie Silver. This is her. And we are going to be going over today the first 10 chapters, including chapter 10. So that is what today's book club entails.
Yeah.
And normally if we have some extra time at the end, we will read a chapter.
I forgot about that.
That's why they're here, Neza.
I forgot about that.
That's why the people are here.
I forgot about that. I forgot the freaking popcorn reading. Also, the last book we read was Flawless, which is. This isn't a series. What would you call? Is there a word for this? It's not a series.
Someone Ashley asked, does it follow the characters from the last book? No, but they're in it.
Yeah, it's in the same world.
Yes, it's different. It's a different storyline with different characters.
Yeah, but it's not a continuation. So you could technically read all of them out of order.
Yeah.
This one, apparently, according to the internet and to all of you, is spicier than the last one, which I don't know how that's even possible. So we're just gonna see how this pans out.
It's called
Kelly,
the Interconnected series.
there you go. Thank you.
That sounds real futuristic.
Kelly and Alina, thank you so much. Welcome back with the resub.
What genre is this?
Did you say? Did we say all these? Mel with the sub.
I don't
Natalie
hear
with the sub?
anything.
My gosh, Sophia with the resub. Welcome back, you guys. I don't think I've said any of these.
It's like a fucking. What is it called?
The first
Sex,
one was
money,
a
and-
cowboy romance.
What is it called?
What?
Sex, money, and something.
About what?
Like, what is that thing called? That aggressive, like, romance.
Smut.
What does that stand for? What does that stand for again?
Wait, Liana said genre is bark, bark, bark.
No, the genre is like spicy romance, but very spicy. What is smut again?
Smut. Yeah, that's what it's called, right?
But what does it stand for?
That's what that was you. That was you. V Lightning MB with the gifted. Hell yeah. Thank you so much.
Extra spicy with a hint of romance.
Thank you, yeah.
I'm having war flashbacks watching y'all right now. Regina!
Regina.
Yeah. 3 times with the Risa.
Yeah. Thank you so much. She said, "Hey guys." I like the emojis that she
Didn't
sent
know
in.
it stood for anything.
I don't know if it's does it stand for something?
Smut
I've always just
stands
said
for
smut.
something. I thought it was just a word. Okay, so it's just a word. I thought it stood for something.
I think it's just smut. I've always just called it smut.
That's not.
Maddie.
That's not
Maddie. Unbelievable. Okie Saul. Thank you for the sub. Brooke with the sub. Not Brielle? Not Brie with the sub. Kelsey with the resub. It's Baby Tay with the sub. Chloe with the sub. Y'all all just came in so hot. That was like 5 back to back.
Thank you guys for the subs.
Oh, yeah, no. Julia said the Easton boys are horny. Yes, we're going to get into that.
Yeah.
We're going to get into how horny runs in the family. Yeah.
I don't even want to know about the dad.
I don't even
I
can't even fathom what Harvey's up to in his book, because this is book club's already crazy. Now I think about Kate every day.
Oh my god, yeah. I will say I told Pre-Hulk with the 1 gifted.
Yeah, thank you, Pre-Hulk.
I told Nez, I was like, I feel like Heartless jumped in a lot quicker. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there was
There was
a lot more lead up into like learning about the characters, but because we already know, so I think they're already we're only the first 10 chapters and they're already like, you know what I mean? So, smut means sexual material?
Oh. I don't know.
I don't know. I just always have said smut.
Oh, handshake.
Oh.
Guys, I gotta be careful that I don't flash y'all.
Who's making fruit salads? Liana.
With what?
Liana.
Jose! With the
gifted. Thank you. Okay, first time chat.
First time catching you guys.
Jocelyn. She's caught up. She's up from all the book series. I love that.
Oh my god, I love that.
I know. No, okay, we're gonna do our handshake.
Do you guys actually watch the full VODs? You can tell us now.
I see the dashboard. I know what the average watch time is, okay?
Do you guys
Nobody
actually
lie.
watch them?
Nope, nobody lie. I see the back end. No, nobody lying. You saying yes. I see the average watch time is 30 minutes. But it's okay. I know y'all going through.
Brooke with the gift.
Okay, so everyone's like, no, I do watch the whole thing. Okay.
Everyone's saying, okay.
Guys, as soon as we can afford an editor, Penny
with the 5 gifted.
Thank you so much for the 5 gifted.
Well, that's another thing. Yeah, do you guys want them cut down into like actual videos, or do you like the full VOD?
Well, no, we're gonna have to. As soon as guys, we promise, as soon as we can afford an editor,
both, yeah.
we will cut down the video to the funniest parts and also post the full VOD afterwards, like back to back. But, kind of like what Kai Cenat does. I feel like Kai breaks them up.
And then he puts
the full one after.
Yeah, I mean...
Y'all really like the full one?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
God damn. Okay.
Oh, God. Okay, come on.
Oh. For those of you who are new here, this is our handshake. And I don't really remember how this came about, but... Ha. And bust it down, friend. That's pretty much it.
Oh, I like these pants. Where are they from?
They are... What's that denim place?
Oh, what's the
EB? EB Denim?
EB Denim?
Is that what it's called? The denim place that
you went to?
Yeah, but you also got jeans from. No, am I tripping?
I don't think
they follow you.
Is it EB? I don't remember.
Anyway, these are my denim pants that was given to me by
EB.
I think it's called EB. Hold on.
We don't know.
Let me look. They gave me like 4 pairs, and I'm absolutely obsessed. I've never had like baggy jeans that like fit my waist.
Ooh.
Look at that. Look, there's no like.
I like that. I love the red.
Yeah. I have them in blue, and I have them in a light wash.
Yeah, no, that's a good gin.
Yeah, EB Denim.
EB Denim.
EB Denim is what the brand is called. I forgot what we were saying before that. Anyways.
Okay. Well, guys. Hey, Shrek! Topanga with the resub!
Someone said I want to make a doodle of Jimothy. Hell yeah. Jimothy, we gotta get a new, maybe like a shirt or something. I feel like he's been wearing that crown for too long.
Let's get him a FREZZA t-shirt.
Oh my God.
Imagine.
Jimothy!
Look at him, guys.
Jimothy. Good old Jimothy.
We read chapters 1 through 10, including chapter 10, so...
It's like 100 pages, I think.
Yeah, it was like a little over 100. That pretty Luna with the sub!
What happens to book club? Do you read it to us? Okay, so here's what happens. We all collectively choose a book, and then we gather the next Friday with the chapters we chose to read. So today, because this is first 10 chapters day, we're gonna go over each chapter, talk about it, read our notes, and then we will read an extra chapter
for you guys
together, a chapter or two.
Will there be a pop quiz?
Pop quiz? Natalie, you want a pop quiz?
I'm sure we could ask ChatGPT to make us a pop quiz on the book after
Yeah.
we're done. That would be
Did we
so
write Flawless on our Goodreads? We did.
Yeah, we did.
I think we gave it a 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we bumped other ones down to 3.
Sorry.
Will we all gather around a candlelit table and salivate over the Easton Boys? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Someone said I'll ace the pop quiz is crazy. Hello from the UK. Hello. Ow, my pinky toe hurts. Why is my pinky toe on fire?
All right, guys. Well, I guess we should just pop into it. We do have to get off at 7 o'clock today.
We do. Sharp.
Yeah,
Sharp.
so maybe even a little before that.
Yeah, sharp.
So I think we're only going to be going over the book stuff today, but that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, someone said I'm eating while watching.
Guys,
what are you
I'm
eating?
Also so hungry.
Oh, I didn't even look at the menu.
Oh, look what Jill just said.
What? I'd have to call the restaurant to add to. Or do you think it would be fine? Oh, wait. Only not to dinner?
Well, let me ask. Cause she just...
Oh, they're not coming to dinner. Yeah, of course. If they want to come.
Oh, they're not.
I don't think so. Let me just call it. Just call it real quick. I'll just call it real quick.
Okay, yeah.
I'll just call it real quick.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Give us 2 seconds. We're just trying to figure out.
This
book is a 5. Oh, I'm so excited to finish it already.
Hi. Hi. I thought I'd just call you because I saw the text to Franny. Are you guys coming to dinner? I didn't never check the group chat.
Guys, I have been like weirdly nauseous.
Okay, yeah,
all day.
if they want.
That's why I'm like chugging.
No
ginger
problem. I was just
ale.
the only reason I was
So
asking
weird.
was so I could call and
So random.
add 2 people. But if you guys aren't gonna go, I don't mind either way.
Drink water. No, I've been drinking so much water today.
Okay, cute. Well, I'll see all of you guys later then. Yeah, let her know if she can join us for dinner if she wants. Her and
I
Josh.
do not accept that energy.
Okay, bye.
Bell, stomach bug going
Bye.
around. Absolutely not.
What?
I was telling them that I've been a little nauseous all day today, and someone was like, stomach bugs going around. I was like, I don't claim
It
that energy.
is. Anne-Marie got it real bad on the plane, on an airplane, and she was yakking up her guts on the airplane bathroom. I felt so bad for her. But yeah, it is going around. I do not claim that.
I don't claim that either.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Ashlyn, Jess with the sub. Jose. Okay. All right, let's get into it.
Why am I'm just nervous.
Why? Because you don't know what they're gonna say. Well, this one isn't too bad because it's the beginning. It gets a little crazy towards like the last couple chapters.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so guys, we're starting.
Welcome.
Pull your books out.
Welcome. What did Liana say now? So if I have video I made for y'all, what is the best way? Video in what way? What kind of video, Liana? What kind of video?
Liana's energy.
'Cause it's safe.
Oh yeah, probably post it in the Discord. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Level 7 hype train complete. Wow, that's so exciting.
It's a surprise.
It's Waterloo
Blue
related?
related. Is it an edit?
No.
Stop, Liana. Liana, how much time you got on your hands? No way you did that. No way. There's just no way. That is so funny.
We send it to them?
That is so funny. Yeah, just send it in the Discord.
Hey, Shrek!
Maybe upload it to YouTube like unlisted and then just send the link in the Discord. Julia with the sub. Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay, guys, we're gonna hop into it because we don't have all the time in the world. Ooh.
Oh, I just heard Shrek. I didn't hear it. I just heard Shrek.
Oh, Joyce with the sub. Welcome.
Okay, Joyce.
All right, guys. Chapter uno is Cade.
Which is my boyfriend's brother's name, so you can imagine how weird this is for me.
Poor Cade.
Okay.
Okay, so we immediately hop right in, and they're doing an interview with Cade, Summer, and Harvey for a nanny
Yes.
to join Cade.
They're trying to find a nanny for cute little Luke.
Yes.
Luke is Cade's son, who we met in the first book.
Mm-hmm.
So Luke is as cute as can be. He is clearly a grump. I don't remember Cade being this much of a grump in the first book.
Me either.
But I remember them kind of saying
it. They're like, yeah, Cade's like the more pain in the ass. Bo's more of
like
the
type
hot,
A.
yeah, and like Bo's like more of like the fun hot one. But yeah, I don't remember ever Cade being a pain in the ass like that.
Yeah, like that. But
But
no.
remember at the end of that one chapter where he's like giving Rep that pep talk and fear.
Oh yeah, he's like
I run this farm because I love it. I don't do it, but you gotta find what you love and do that. And then the line was like, and the first thing that came to mind was Summer.
Yeah. Yeah, to sum up what Franny said, Cade
so
Cade yells at Rhett to be like, "What are you doing, stupid? Go chase after Summer. What are you doing? Don't let go of her." So yeah, I feel like that we did get a little
Franny in the notes.
We did get a little taste of that then.
So yeah, Cade feeling and then at the end of the page 2, Cade is, feels like a guilt about being, guilty in father life a little bit, like feeling like he's not gonna be able to give Luke the life that he deserves or like be there for him as much as he would want to.
Peppa's mother, welcome back.
With the resub.
Welcome back.
No, I'm not drawing any pictures.
Also, he's being really picky because, as y'all know, what's the name of where they live? Something Springs, not something
Chestnut.
Springs. Chestnut Springs?
Is that what it is? I think so.
I don't know. Where they live is a really small town. Everybody knows each other. And the Eaton boys are hot commodity. The Eaton boys are bark bark, okay? So all the girls in Chestnut Springs want the Eaton boys. So he's also he's like saying no to all these nannies because you can tell the nannies are just applying because they want to date Cade. And he's like, I don't want someone who's going to flirt with me. Find someone that's not going to flirt with me, Summer.
Yeah, he doesn't want to...
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone is, like, all fucking swoozy-doozy for them.
Yeah.
And, like, kind of... And he also, I think, is worried...
Brianna
with the recap!
Hey, girl! Hey!
I think she's also worried...
Yeah, they want to be stepmom. Exactly.
Yeah. And I think that he's worried that they're going to kind of, like, neglect Luke and just, like, focus on Cade.
Yeah. Alternative motives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, I already, like, clocked it immediately when I started reading. Like, I already knew.
Oh, no, we knew. I knew that that's where this was going. I knew... Yeah.
Everyone read it, but it's just like, we'll wait till we actually get there.
Yeah.
But I knew it was like immediate, which I wish we would have been a little more thrown off, actually.
Also, guys, remind me, in Flawless, was Cade already given the ranch? Or, because here we find out that Harvey's basically gotten injured and handed the ranch over to Cade. But was that already a thing in Flawless, or is that a new thing?
I don't remember, actually.
It was already his. Okay. Because here I put...
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I go, Harvey's injured? Poor Harvey.
Yeah, that makes sense, because he says that I have to run the ranch in the last book, but I didn't know if it was,
So it's already Cade's. Got it. So, yeah. He's basically just like, Summer, figure it out. He basically says, find me another you.
Yeah.
Summer. Which, right off when he said that line, I was like, oh, we got just the girl for you. What did he say?
Wait, but why did he say this again?
What?
Is that from the girl?
What page are you on? You're skipping over. I'm on page 5. Oh, I put on page number 6. He goes, I count in my head the last time I had sex. Or at least I try. 2 years, 3 years, and I go, no wonder he's so grumpy. It's been so long.
That's so
We gotta find this guy a man.
Well, yeah, what is he, like 37?
He's 38. I underlined it somewhere.
Yeah, he's 38, so it's been a minute.
Oh my god, yeah, it's all pent up. He goes to the coffee shop. He goes to get a coffee.
Oh, that's in the first chapter?
No, literally.
Wow,
his perspective.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And it says, I'm too busy. You got it.
Nope, that's all you. You started it already. Get it, Franny. Bottom of page 8. Everybody, we'll read it all together. Ready? Last paragraph. Get it, Franny.
I'm too busy fighting off a public boner over this chick's laugh. Imagine
just being turned on
from a laugh.
From somebody's laugh, you know?
And he's like, she's fucking stunning.
Yeah, he's basically waiting in line for a coffee. The woman in front of him, he's checking out her butt.
And she orders.
And her curves.
And she orders a coffee, and then whatever, he goes up, orders a coffee, and he's like waiting, da-da-da. And she fucking something falls, and her fucking panties fall out of her purse.
What's crazy is I didn't even realize I thought she dropped her wallet, because it just said something... Was it something black? Basically, he's standing behind her. She's ordering her coffee. She drops something.
Let's recreate it.
Okay. Who are you?
I'll be her. You
okay.
be the guy.
Okay. So she's ordering coffee.
No, they're waiting for the coffee. He
hasn't even ordered. She's ordering her coffee.
Oh, okay. Hey, can I have a almond milk cappuccino, please?
Are you gonna drop it or what?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
Wait, hold on. I need the feel.
Oh,
they come out of a purse.
Oh my god, guys.
Okay. Oh my god, you can You know what I mean? It's just so insane. It's just
What are you gonna drop out of that purse?
insane. My panties!
Okay, first of all, I'm not sure that Willa is Latina, but
Yeah, I'm gonna throw up.
basically he picks it up and he's like, This man has not seen a women's panties in 3 years, so he's like,
what's going on?
And then Willa's like, what did she say to him?
I don't know. What is
She grabs her coffee. She's mortified, but also kind of flirty. She grabs her coffee, and she goes out the door, and she winks at him, and she says, what does she say? I think I said she's such a flirt. Oh.
Finders keepers?
He goes, you forgot your... He's not going to say panties.
Oh.
And she goes, finders keepers.
Holding, he's just like this with her panties.
And he's just holding her underwear. Like, what? Yeah, I said she's such a flirt.
That's crazy.
I would be mortified.
If my undies came out.
Mortified.
And a guy behind me was like,
mortified.
so why are you carrying around like that?
She says she doesn't wear underwear.
I know, but it's still, that's insane.
I know.
If you're not going to go with no underwear, you just got to commit.
Yeah. Yeah. I would never return, I fear, as well.
Imagine you having a pair of those in there.
No. No.
Your purse
and I always have
spilling.
My purse is always open, and my purse always spills. So I am not the one.
Oh, that's so funny.
Michones, Liana. My panties.
Does someone have a clip?
That was unbelievable.
Does someone have a clip? I need to watch
that. Was so crazy. My panties. Mind you, Willa never even refers to her underwear. She never even acknowledges them.
Yeah.
My panties.
I need to see a clip of this. So
oh my
funny.
god.
Okay, sorry.
So yeah, to wrap up chapter 1, he obviously gets a glimpse of Willa without knowing it's her.
Yeah.
He's like, who is this girl with the fire engine red hair?
Well, because Summer, right? Summer was like, I have someone in mind to her, whatever, and then
yeah.
All right, now we are in Willa's
Willa's perspective. Oh god.
You know what I mean? It's just so insane. It's just so insane. My puppies! Hey, Shrek! Yeah.
What? Wait, go back. Emmy, baby, thank you so much.
Go back?
Yeah, watch. I got distracted by the Hey Shrek.
You know what I mean? It's just so insane. It's just so insane. My puppies!
Without context, this is crazy.
Oh my god.
Without context,
yeah.
that is a new sub sound.
My puppies! Yo, that is...
Yeah, without context, that's crazy.
That is really funny.
Unbelievable. All right, chapter 2.
Chapter 2, guys.
It's Willa.
Now we're on Willa, yes.
Perspective.
Oh,
I wrote Harry Potter reference, yes, in all caps.
Yes.
Yes. She said, I feel like I freed a house elf or something, the way that Cade was looking at the panties, like he hadn't seen underwear.
He was like, ah!
Apparently he was just like struck.
Yeah, because at this point she gets to Summer and she's like telling her like, hey Shrek! Of course.
Mel! Thank you for the gifted song!
Yeah, she gets to Summer and she's just like, yeah, dude, like, they fucking flew out, and Summer's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And
she goes, Willa, that's nasty.
And Willa's like, they're my spares, don't worry, they're clean.
Yeah, they're clean.
And yeah, I love everyone else. I did write a note. I said I love seeing everyone else's perspective on Summer and Rhett's relationship now.
Oh yeah.
Because now you see from like Cade and Willa how much they love Rhett and Summer together, which is really cute.
Oh, we learn Miss, which it's double confirmed in another chapter, but I put $$, $$.
About what?
Oh, she got money.
Oh, yeah.
We learned that Willa, comes from money.
Yeah.
And the only reason I wrote that was because she says she has a horse. So that was like my red flag number 1. Not red flag, but my flag.
Her green flag.
Her green flag. And then she also said that her parents are like vacationing in places, and I was like, oh, so yeah. But she said she got a horse, and she puts her horse into horse shows, so I was like, Oh, she got money because horses are not
Who sells?
cheap.
A Slack with
Hey,
the
Slack,
sub.
thank you so much.
Yeah, so
she's
she
a
got
horse
money.
girly. Yeah, she has money.
And at this point, she's meeting up with Summer, and she doesn't even know what Summer is gonna ask her. And then Summer eventually was like, "Do you want to take care of Cade's kid?" And she's like,
"Are you
"You want me
kidding?"
to take care of a kid?" She's a bartender, right?
Yeah.
So she's a bartender. She's never taken care of a kid before. And then
She also asks which brother it's for, and she goes, and Summer goes, "The Dick brother," and she goes, "Of course it is." So it's funny that everyone thinks that Cade is just this grump.
Yeah.
And
she kind of is. I mean, now from this book, you can really see how grumpy he is.
And I'm pretty sure that Summer makes a comment. Where is it? Am I tripping?
Maybe it was in the other book?
No, I think it's in the... Oh. Summer goes, does she have... Or Cade goes, does she have experience? Summer goes, she has experience with handling rowdy boys.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Which she meant bar guys, people at the bar.
Josie with the sub, thank you.
Thank you. And then Cade goes, will she fall in love with me? And Summer snorts and says, no. And I'm like, yeah, maybe because everyone just thinks you're a grumpy grump.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then she agrees.
Yeah.
She agrees. She's like, fuck it then, whatever.
She agrees to be Luke's nanny,
babysitter.
Nanny McPhee.
And yeah, so basically she heads over and... Oh, yeah, so they walk over to Cade's house on the ranch.
Summer, yeah.
And Cade is like, sees her and is like, absolutely not.
Yeah, they have that whole moment where they realize, they go up to the door opens, Cade recognizes her from the coffee shop, she recognizes him as Panty guy, and they're like,
Panty guy!
There's no way this is happening, what are the odds? Yeah. And Cade immediately is like, no, she's not. She's not my new nanny.
Yeah, it's craziness.
Also...
Yeah, but then Cade starts going off on Summer, and Willa's like, hey, talk to her like that again, and I'll literally fuck you up.
I know, but Willa goes, he's a man from head to toe, dark hair, darker eyes, the sexiest scruff surrounding a slightly curled lip. And I go, so much for not falling in love.
Where was that?
She's already describing how sexy he is on bottom of 18.
Oh,
She goes, broad shoulders, the sexiest scruff. I'm like, oh, God, here we freaking go.
In love. She's in love with him already.
Yeah.
And then he goes, and I don't care if you're her best friend. You smell like beer and your panties are still in my back pocket.
Yeah.
You're not taking care of my son. That is so funny.
Yeah, he's like, no. I said, oh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, that was harsh, but okay.
And go off, Cade. I mean, I think it's just funny, though, that he was, like, so, like, head over heels for her in the coffee shop.
Yeah, that's why I said, and
he's
in
like,
caps. I was confused because in the coffee shop, he was, like, so, like, enamored by her.
Oh, yeah, and her response, you saving them for later?
Yeah,
She's like, okay.
Crazy.
Anyways, then Luke runs up, and they're like...
he overhears them talking.
And basically Summer eventually is able to convince Cade, and Luke, Summer, and Willa go off and play in the yard or something, and then that's it.
Yeah. Well, no, they go to Summer's house. They leave.
Yeah, they leave, and they, like, go and, like, hang out with the boy.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't actually agree. He's like... Summer's like, we're going to take Luke. Luke's going to hang out with us. And Cade's like, okay, well, Summer's in charge.
Yeah.
Not Willa. Okay.
Yeah.
And so they leave. And he's like, what the freaking heck?
Yeah.
And that's a short chapter. So that's their first time, really getting into it.
So now, chapter 3's back to Cade. We don't have much information yet, which I think we will learn more on Luke's mom.
Yeah.
And
I underlined that too.
It says Luke's mom did a number on us. She continues to do a number on us, on me. So
I didn't even know she was still alive. I don't know why I assumed maybe she had passed away in the first book. I don't know, but we find out that she is quite the girly here.
Yeah, it seems like she left the family.
Yeah. Go, Franny, go!
No, I said the last one. You go.
No!
Go! No! Bottom of 25, go!
Okay. anyway, he goes, well, this Willa character, I don't know her. I don't trust her. All I know...
Go, go, go! Hit it! Hit it! Hit it hard!
All I know is that she makes my coconut twitch.
Woo!
She talks too much, and she has this... Oh, God, dude. This is... How are we? We're only on page 25. Chat.
I've never heard anyone ever say, my dick twitch.
That's just a hard D word. Sheep scream. Yeah, he feels like a kid because he's like, I think he pulls out the underwear and he has the underwear with him and he's like looking at the underwear and he's like, am I a child? What am I doing?
He shoves it in his brain.
Oh yeah, he's like, I should give them back. But then instead of giving them back, he hides them in a miscellaneous drawer that he has of miscellaneous things. Oh yeah, 38. I underlined that because I was like, well, to remember how old he was. 38. It's quite the age difference. No wonder. I just realized
13 years.
That's why he keeps making a point of it. Like, she's too young. She's too young. She's too young. Blah, blah, blah.
So I think that's another reason why he's like, I don't know. He just seems
he's in denial. What?
Becky Boo says, wait until chapter 22.
What? Oh, no.
Okay. So then basically, we just find out too that Cade just feels like he's always had to kind of fill in the role for his mother that passed away because, his dad was just raising them on his own.
Yeah. He wants to learn more about Willa. He wants to get more of the inside scoop of who Willa is. So he drives to Rhett's house, Rhett and Summer's house, because he wants to question Rhett about Willa. And when he gets to the house, he finds that Summer took off and left Willa and Luke, left Willa in charge of Luke, which is what Cade did not want.
Yeah.
But what does Summer say? I was like, I love her. What does she say?
Well, Rhett and him have a conversation. Oh, Rhett was so sweet when he said this. They sit down and basically Rhett's like, you need a couple beers, you need to relax because he's like, and then anyways, Rhett's like, Willa Grant is good shit, brother. She's offering to take care of our boy for the summer. Oh, yeah. You'd be an idiot to turn her down. Yeah. And he goes, is my kid with her, with Summer? And Rhett goes, no, he's with Willa. Summer said to remind you that you said she was in charge. So she decided Willa would stay with Luke so she could work at her own business rather than as your personal assistant. She said, fuck you. She said, fuck you. So funny. I love her so much. But yes, then he sits down, has a beer with Rhett. You left me in charge, so I put her in charge. I love that. So funny. Yeah, so they're just having a nice little summer. Yeah, they're discussion outside. They're just talking, and they're in the backyard. Yeah. And then they're sitting there and they see Willa and Luke. Well, he hears Willa's voice. Oh, he hears? Yeah, so he hears Willa and Luke. And he's like, what? And then realizes that Luke and Willa are in the backyard. Climbing a tree. And Rhett's basically like, let them be. Like, don't be a helicopter parent, I think is what he says. I think he says that, yeah. He was like, you're fine, she's fine. Like, trust her, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and then basically, then Luke was like, how high can you go? And Willa was like, let's see, let me try. And then he goes, she was like, you'll save me, right, if I fall? And then he goes, I'm too small, but my dad would save you. And she goes, I don't know about that. And then, my dick would be a lot softer too. I said, okay, horny. He says, I pressed my lips together. She's not entirely wrong. My life would be a lot less complicated, and my dick would be a lot softer too. We're only 30 pages in. We're only 30 pages in. Okay, so we do find out, Luke says, no, my mom, though, she moved away and doesn't visit. I actually started tearing up when I read this last line. I know. And Willa goes, sounds like her loss because you might be the coolest kid I've ever met. I actually started crying.
Why is it in a cage?
Because it growled at me.
The bark.
I love Liana. Was that Liana? Oh man. Okay.
Anyway, so she basically is like hyping up Luke and then obviously he hears her say that to Luke and he goes fucking hell. Like she basically has hired herself.
He's like, she's hired.
Yeah.
I go, we love Willa.
I know.
Yeah, so he's obviously proven to him that she's good with kids. So he's like, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
So now we're on chapter 4.
Back to Willa.
Yeah, back to Willa. What's going on here?
I think she's with Luke, babysitting Luke. This is like the first time they're, we find out that her parents were great parents. Willa loves her parents. She said, the universe blessed me with 2 badass parents, which I also was blessed with 2 badass parents.
Mm-hmm.
So we find out she has a good relationship there. She hopes to be a good mother one day. And then I think is this when... Oh.
What's going on here?
Does Rhett come into...
Oh, they have a conversation. This was right after she gets off of the tree. And they basically have a conversation, and he goes,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, because he's like, did you see me, dude? Did you see Willa?
I'm sorry? I heard the coconut this time. Okie Sal with the 20 gifted.
I'm
stunned just because
stunned.
we're sitting here reading smut for you and you are
And just 20
giving
gifted like that.
Thank you so much.
Sal.
If anyone was gifted, please say thank you to Sal.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Make sure y'all are saying thank you to whoever gifts you songs. They
like-
like what they hear. Liana! Do a kickflip. Oh, no, guys. I can't be doing
Nessa
that. They
doing
like in the
that?
smut.
That's crazy.
That was crazy. It must be a fan.
No, thank you so much. That
was
was
nutty.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was nutty.
Priscilla. Welcome, Priscilla. Okay.
You.
Anyways, they basically then talk about
It just delayed. That's the stream element
okay.
sound.
Someone's like, can we do the accent thing again? Oh. Okay, well, for every 25 gifted, give us an accent. We'll talk for 5 minutes in an accent if you want. But if not, don't give 25.
Okay. All right. So this is after they have come down from the tree. Luke runs to his dad and he's like, "You see me, Daddy? Did you see me, Daddy?" And he's like, "Yeah."
He's like, "Yeah."
Oh, we find out that Rhett's been let in on the Panty situation.
Oh, yeah. And then, yeah.
So, Willa and Summer went to Rhett and gossiped to him about the Panty situation at the thing. So he calls him Panty Bandit. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Gotta let the...
Oh my god, Okie Saul, thank you. What the fuck? Oh, Okie really wants us to do it. Okay, Okie, what accent do you want us to do?
Okie Sal.
Okie Saul goes, listen, you asked.
Okay, what accent
do you want us to talk in for 5 minutes?
Oh my gosh, chat. Here we go, chat.
Okie, we're waiting for Okie to make a statement on this.
Oh my gosh, chat.
British. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Who said British?
Okie.
Where do you see that?
Okie Saul, British. She said British, and she gets British, guys. All right, ready?
All right, this for you.
Okay. Set timer for 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, basically, Rhett tells Luke, okay, let's go, mate. We got, oh no, I'm Australian. We got the Panty.
Okay. Oh, all right. That's Australian. Okay,
Rhett
so
says, let's go, Luke. They got to talk.
right, the Panty bandit has to hear chat with Willa.
Yeah.
All right. So then, who is talking in here?
I don't know, but Willa does say, because I'd have to be dead to not enjoy staring at him, so we are starting to begin to see Willa's attraction towards him.
Oh yeah, she says older men. They've always done it for me. I said, okay, kinky girl,
Okay.
kinky lady.
And then, what else she say? Will you teach? Oh, and then so they start discussing about taking care of
Luke.
And basically he said, will you teach him how to knit? And she's like,
She was like, I don't knit.
is that a requirement?
I don't knit,
I
sir. I don't knit.
Why is this a script? Holy
Oh, okay. Okay. And then.
and then, what will you do with him? And she's like, I don't know, cook, the horseback riding.
I'll teach him to ride a horse.
Music.
Me lad.
Yeah, so that's basically it. And then, you need to wear, and then at the end of the chapter, they talk about taking care of Luke, goes, you need to
wear undergarments, young lady.
Cade says, you need to wear undergarments. You can't be dropping them out of your purse around a child.
I don't know where you just went.
Then I wink and saunter away, feeling the weight of his gaze on my body and knowing he's probably wondering if I'm wearing any undergarments right now.
All right, moving on. We are on chapter 5. We're now on to Cade. Cade
Yeah.
and Summer are having a text message exchange.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about, I don't know. She's like, don't be a fucking asshole. And he's like, all right. And then, I don't, where's my notes?
So he does say,
I don't know what's happening.
he does say, truthfully, I don't know who is. I don't trust easily, especially women. So Cade has trust issues is what we learn in chapter 5.
This is Willa's official first day as
slow
nanny.
down, guys.
I know. So we're on chapter 5. Willa's first day as nanny. Nanny McPhee. All right, and he's like, she's going to be late, but she's not. She's on time. She shows up 5 minutes early.
Yep.
5 minutes early. Okay.
And it rubs him just right up the knickers. What? What?
There's just no way.
What?
There's just
Knickerbockers.
just no way.
The undies.
There's just absolutely no way. Okay. Oh, and I'm back.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh, read.
Okay.
He's giving her the rules. What? Oh yeah, he's like, no sugar.
No sugar.
No spoonful of sugar
Oh,
for Luke before dinner. Only on the weekends.
who's that?
I don't know.
Canes
with the resub. Thank you so much. Thank you. He's like in bed. He must be in bed by 8.
By 8, yes.
By 8. No sugar on the weekdays.
No.
Only on the weekends. Not on the weekdays.
And then he does say, Willa Grant is a stunner, because he sees her walking up in her thing.
Wait. How does he know that her last name is Grant? Did we skip to the part where she said her daddy was fighting? No, not yet. Sorry, I'm skipping ahead.
Wait, if nothing else, Willa Grant is...
How does he know her last name?
I'm sure some...
Thank the freaking Lord.
Guys, I'm sweating.
Oh, because of Rhett. Got it.
Is it Rhett?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, Shrek!
I just thought he didn't know her. I thought he wasn't. He didn't reference her as Willa Grant until she revealed who her dad was. But I guess that's later. Zamina! Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Oh my God, there's so many clips. We'll watch them back.
Yeah,
maybe.
well, yeah.
And
right
we're back.
now, or do you want to do it after?
Go up to the first one, but there's like 3. Go that one first. Oh God.
Wait, isn't there another one?
I think it's the same one. No, yeah.
That one?
Yeah. Oh God.
5 minutes early. Yep, 5 minutes early.
Oh.
And it rubs him just right up the knickers. What?
Guys, I'm saying knickerbockers.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
There's just no way. Oh yeah, she says older men, they've always done it for me. I said, okay, kinky girl, okay, kinky lady.
Dude, I'm sweating. Javi's talking in those accents.
What the heck is wrong with us, honestly? Truly. Kinky lady. She's so kinky.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. We do get
Kink.
so loud with the accents. We're just trying to enunciate. We can't go fast.
Absolutely no one give 25 subs, 24 go right ahead.
Kinky.
No, dude, I'm sweating having to fucking...
No, I sweat too when we do that.
I think because I'm trying so hard to think about the accent, and it's so hard to think about the word and then say it. It's so hard.
Yeah. Daddy McFay. That day. I don't even know. I'm so lost because for some reason, I didn't write notes on this chapter, so now I'm all confused. Oh, this is just him giving her the rules.
Yeah,
He's giving her
rules.
the rule
I'm still trying to see
breakdown.
glimpses of her skin through the hole. Okay. In bed by 8. I think they just... What happens?
She threatens to leave because he says...
Oh, because he does say... They're going over the rules. She says, Daddy Kate it is. And then he says something.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, Daddy Kate.
I said, Kate is a pain in the ass. What if we do Whisper next?
Oh, is this something his teachers do for you? Because he's like, I need you to update me 24/7. He's like, I want you texting me all the time, all day, every day, telling me what you guys are doing. And she's like, is this something his teachers do for you? And he goes, no, but I trust them. I like them.
Yeah.
And she goes, you did not just say that to me. And then he goes, sure did. And she just gets up and basically threatens to leave.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, don't go.
He like chases her down the hall.
He chases her down the hall. And he's like, don't go.
Yeah.
But she's like, then beg, Zaddy. Beg to me, Zaddy.
Wow, we were so annoying. Everyone's saying ASMR smut. Everyone's saying whisper. And then he goes down the hall.
No.
And he starts running.
Absolutely
and he
not.
starts taking off.
Yeah, she's like, beg. What does he say? He says, I'm sorry. He's like, don't leave.
Wait, I caught something.
What?
He goes, oh wait, this was after, right? Yeah, she says, I'm leaving. And then he goes, I fucking love the pair on this girl. Pair of what? Boobs or jeans?
Balls for any balls. Balls for any balls.
I fucking love
Pair of balls
Are
on
you
this girl.
sure?
Franny, what else would she be taught? Would he be taught? That's the saying.
Oh.
A pair of balls.
I thought it was like her boobs.
No. He's like, I like the cojones on this girl. What? What?
I immediately thought he was talking about her boobs.
No.
Her boobies.
What?
Yeah. Franny thought Chi-Chi's.
What? Franny and boobs. No.
No, I for real thought that's what he was talking about. I thought he was like,
no, bolas.
like just saying I love the pair on her.
No, yeah, the pair of balls on her. He's like, this girl's got some balls.
Yeah, I mean,
on
no,
her.
that makes sense. That makes sense because she's like
But it makes
basically
sense.
giving him a run for his
Right.
money.
It makes
right
sense
now.
why him and her and Summer are best friends. They both got that, like, you know, they're not gonna, like, take no ish from no man type vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she drew the... Oh, and then, okay, so then he's like, stay. Whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, beg.
Yeah, she's like, beg.
like,
I go,
pardon me?
what? Yeah, he's like, pardon?
Pardon me? And then...
I don't remember what he says, though.
And then basically they just kind of have, like, a moment. And
Oh, yeah,
he
goes,
goes...
This is everything to me or whatever.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to put another 25.
Okay.
I almost had a heart attack.
Okay.
Okie, thank you!
Thank you.
Okie.
Okay.
Damn,
okay, mother. Okay,
Yeah,
Mother
Mo-
Okie.
I almost
Thank
said
you.
Moki. Okie.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okie got paid, I see, said Leon.
It's Friday.
Oh my god.
Friday's payday.
Friday is payday.
And then... Okay, what else is going on? Yeah, and basically, she draws close. It almost feels too close in the dimly lit room too intimate in the quiet house. It feels
I thought they were gonna kiss.
I know,
y'all.
me too. It feels like the kind of moment where you could make a mistake and no one would ever know.
I literally thought they were gonna kiss. I was like, oh, is this gonna be a little,
Yeah.
or like almost, like acknowledge that can almost kiss.
Yeah.
He also, this is the first time we see him reference her as, or he referenced her as Red.
Yeah.
I have no doubt you will, Red. And I wrote, the Eaton boys just love their nicknames because
Yeah, they
Red,
do, yeah.
Red gave Summer the nickname of Princess, and now
It's cute.
Kate
I like it.
has given Willa the nickname of Red.
I do, yeah.
So they're
I love
very
that.
similar, the Eaton boys. They have similar flirty vibes. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So basically,
I love it. Give me 14 right now. Yeah, I love the nicknames.
okay, now we're on chapter 6. Chapter 6.
Yes. Willa.
Pepe's mother and their dicks always twitching.
Pepe. She means the Eaton boys. That is true. They both describe they're both very similar. Is there a book on Bo? Does Bo have a book? Chat?
There's 5 books, right?
Someone said, are y'all sisters?
No.
We get
No.
that every day of our lives. Truly. Oh, Bo does
Yeah.
have a book. And Theo has a book.
does.
And Jasper has his own book.
Chloe with the gifted, thank you. Everybody has a book.
Oh, Jasper has one too. You know the way I knew Jasper had his own book? So sorry, I don't know what just happened.
Holy shit.
The way I knew Jasper had is because the author, in one of these chapters, Willa, there's a chapter in here where, I think it's the dinner where Willa's like, I wish I knew more about Jasper. He's so mysterious. And I was like, that's the author, like, putting that in our heads too.
That he's like, yeah.
So
yeah,
be like,
yeah.
oh, we need to know more. She's like, I need to know more about his story. And then it puts it in your head too, like, yeah, we don't know anything about Jasper. Like, literally nothing.
We learn a little bit more about him in this book, but yeah.
Is he the next book? That would make so much sense why
They're dropping
Elsie
him?
wrote that in this book.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That makes sense because we start learning more about Jasper.
That makes sense. Because I was
Yeah.
that is such a... Because it was like half a page, too. I was like, that is
Yeah.
so random to insert since this book isn't about Jasper. But that makes sense. Clever. Clever, Elsie. Clever. I don't know what this chapter's about.
Nancy with the gifted. Thank you.
Thank you. We're almost to sub goal, chat.
I know, this is insane.
So crazy. So
We're almost there.
nice.
Okay, so chapter 6.
Sace.
We gotta go quick.
What time is it?
6.
Oh shit. Okay.
6:06.
6.
Okay, so anyways, Jocelyn with the 5 gifted.
Jocelyn,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
W
you.
chat. W chat. I also like, side note, I like that she kept the text message format
Yeah, it's cute.
in this book. Wefton World with the 5 gifted. Thank you.
Left and Whirl. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank Thank you so much.
Okay. Anyways.
Willa and Kate are texting.
So, yeah, what's going on here now? She's basically letting him know, like, hey.
Oh, sorry. Did I say Summer or did I say Kate?
I think you said Kate.
Oh, I blacked out. Okay, Kate, yeah.
So they're having a quick little conversation because Kate left in the morning. Willa's just waking up.
Oh, yeah. She has, yes.
And she's just updating him on, like, hey, so Luke's peeing. Like, he peed. And
so funny.
And Kate's like, why are you telling me this? Like, what did Willa say? No,
she's
in
being
the toilet.
so petty.
Sounded like a big one. Like, Austin Powers comes out of being frozen or whatever. And he's like, why are you telling me this? She's like, because you fucking asked me to tell you everything that we do.
Yeah, she's like, just keeping you apprised of everything we do. Just quoting him, basically. Yeah. So funny.
Let's just put some back in the bag. Luke stands. What's going on here?
I don't know what's going on here.
I forgot.
Oh, I think this is her and Luke.
When they go to the grocery store to get the lettuce?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. What's going on?
No, this is like I think it's their first time. Their first morning alone.
It is.
They're making. You're skipping ahead. They're making breakfast, Franny. He hasn't even brought up the lettuce.
Oh, what's the next page?
They're making
pancakes.
They're making chocolate pancakes. Luke throws in basically the whole bag of chocolate, and she's like, thinks he did it on purpose, but so they're having a moment with the chocolate chip pancakes, and she asks what he wants to do today. And he goes, well, one of my friends at school with his dad went driving down the back roads at freaking 100 miles an hour and threw lettuce out the window to make them explode. Such a little boy thing.
Which sounds
to want to do. I don't even, has anyone ever done anything like that? I didn't even know
that's the thing.
You could explode vegetables like that out of the car.
And then Willa's like, that's some hillbilly shit it is.
Yeah. So she's like, sure, why not?
Yeah. And then they go to the grocery store, and they have like a really weird. So they go to the grocery store to buy this lettuce that they're gonna chuck out of the car, and they have a really weird interaction with this lady, that is like, what are you doing with Cade's son?
Yeah,
you know?
This woman in the town. Obviously, we already said everyone in this town knows each other, right? So she sees Willa, obviously threatened by how stunning Willa is, and she's like, she thinks that Willa's kidnapped.
Yeah.
Kidnapped, Luke. So weird. It's so weird. And she's like, you okay, honey? Do you need any help?
To Luke.
Yeah,
so weird.
Which, side note, this has happened to me.
Really?
So, yes.
Interesting.
So when I read this, I was like, oh my god, this literally happened to me. I was babysitting, I was in a 6-year relationship, and he had a little brother who I would take care of a lot because I was not doing what I'm doing now. Had a lot of free time. So I was basically like the nanny at one point. And I was driving him to dinner. I was with him all day. And then I was driving him to meet my boyfriend and his family so we could all have family dinner at like Denny's or something. And I get pulled over by a cop. And there must have been... I never got it confirmed, but there must have been some sort of Amber Alert that went out. There must have just been something. Or maybe he till this day, I have no idea. But I pull over, the cop comes to my window, and I'm like, hey, officer, and he's like, what's wrong? And he's like, oh, one of your taillights is out, which... I think
I remember you telling me this
which wasn't
story,
the case. And I was like, oh, okay, like, I'll get it fixed, like, don't worry. And then he looks at Ton and is like, hey, son. And Ton's like, hi. And
wait, how old was he?
He was, like, 7 at the time.
Okay, so he was little.
White kid with a colored person. I don't even know, so obviously we're not related, just to put that out there. Just to paint the picture for you, we clearly... look like we are not related.
Yeah.
And he's like, you okay, son? And Ton's like, yeah. And he was like, okay. He's like, where are you guys headed? Not talking to me, talking to Ton. He's like, where are you guys going?
That's so
and
awkward.
Ton's like,
resub, thank you.
oh, we're going to dinner. And he goes, oh, where are you going to dinner? And he goes, I'm going to go, we're meeting my parents at dinner. And he's like, okay. He's like, you sure you're good?
No way.
Yes, and I was so in shock. Nothing was coming out of my mouth.
So were your headlights actually out?
I don't remember because now, best believe now, as the grown woman that I am, I would have been like, I'm sorry, what are you trying to insinuate here, cop, sir, officer man? And then we just drove off. But it literally reminded me so much of this
Dude,
scene.
I would have literally been like, what?
I was like, you think I'm kidnapping this boy?
Yeah, that's
like,
so horrible.
Also, I was driving like a broken down Toyota. Like that Toyota was on its last leg. So if there was some sort of Amber Alert out for some Toyota, like maybe that's why he pulled me over. But I was like, okay, bye. And then we got to Denny's and I told his family and they were like, what?
That's so weird though. Like to just be like, hey boy, like, are you good?
He's like, you okay? He's like, you okay?
And he's just sitting there like smiling.
And he's
like,
just like, I'm good.
He probably was more afraid of the officer, to be honest with you. So.
Honestly, yeah, it was weird. I wonder if I should ask him if he remembers that. He's like in his 20s now. He's like, do you remember when we got
That's insane. That's like actually crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then basically she goes through that at the grocery store.
She's like, I'm not kidnapping him. Why would I come to the grocery store if I'm kidnapping him?
And Luke's like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm okay. Like, I'm whatever.
Yeah.
And basically Luke goes, yeah, and my daddy said he'd rather roll around in a manure pile than hire you. Because she interviewed to be his nanny.
Yeah.
And he didn't like, Cade did not like her.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he say?
Oh, he says, obviously kids say the darndest things, and Luke
like
says,
that.
what does he say?
He says that. He says, yeah, my daddy said he'd rather roll around in the manure pile than hire you.
And Willa basically teaches Luke a lesson and was like, hey, like, there's some thoughts that have to stay thoughts. Mm-hmm. And he's like, but I think he also calls her out. He's like, was it a bubble thought when you called my daddy, what did he say?
What did he say? When you called my daddy a woman hater?
Yeah.
And she's like,
oh,
in her head.
Yeah. And she's like, it happens to the best of us. Yeah. But I do like that Willa basically, like, will put Luke in his place.
Yeah.
Instead of just kind of letting him do whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's but they do get the lettuce.
Luke does clock her, which is funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, did anything happen here? Oh, he apologizes.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Yeah. He's a really good kid.
I'm sorry, because it's a... Okay.
I just loved how this chapter ended. Within minutes, we're on a backcountry road, and our serious conversation turns to squeals of joy as the wise beyond his years kid in the back seat tosses heads of fucking lettuce out the window and laughs hysterically. I laughed too. Oh, cute. Yeah, that was They're meant to be. He loves her. He loves her.
Okay, what's going on here? Do you know the first thing I did?
We're back to Cade's perspective, chapter 7. We have a text thread between Cade and Willa.
Willa's
just more banter, bugging him, being petty.
And Cade's like, if I pay you more, will you stop talking to me?
Oh, yeah.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens here? Oh, they're making dinner, right? And he's like, what are you doing? I want to make dinner. Right? Because that's his thing. He loves making dinner for Luke. How's your first day? I ask as Willa cuts into the chicken breast, right? I walked in the house. She offered to cook dinner.
Yeah, but this is the chapter where she's not cooking dinner because he
takes over.
He takes over.
Yeah.
He says he likes cooking dinner because it's one of the only times he can have bonding time with Luke.
With Luke, yeah, and apparently he can cook really well too.
Yeah.
So. What happened?
Oh, he comes home to find them playing dinosaurs in the front yard, and he goes, she looked insane and carefree and fucking beautiful.
I love it.
And he basically is like, what'd you guys get up to today? And they update, he finds out about the lettuce, and he's like, Luke. And Luke's like, sorry. And Willa's like, what? And he goes, I told him he couldn't do that. And Willa's like, Luke, dude. What the heck? You got me in trouble. That's not nice, Luke. Yeah. And Luke apologizes. He's like, sorry. Like, and she's like, you can't do that to me. That's not like, basically. And I think this is when Kate is like, likes that she puts Luke in his place instead of just being like,
Yeah.
whatever about it. What
Like,
does
actually,
he say?
he says,
I just wanted to find out.
I know you are your,
Oh, I'm so relieved to have support.
Yeah, because he I think his biggest concern with Willow is that she was just gonna let him do whatever he wants, and
Because she gives off like wild child.
yeah, and then
she is.
Yeah, and she wasn't gonna discipline him and whatever, and
Yeah.
which is nice. I think that was a nice moment for Kate to trust her a little more.
Yeah.
And then they put Luke to bed.
Really?
Yeah, putting Luke to bed is my favorite part of the night. The cuddles, the stories.
Oh yeah, this is the jacuzzi.
Is it the jacuzzi?
This is the jacuzzi chapter, Chad. It's the hot tub. Okay, he goes to the hot tub, right? And then he hears the door, and here comes Willa, and she's like, "I'm sorry, I can go. I didn't know that you were gonna be in here. I thought you were in bed." And he's like, "No, it's okay. Stay." And then he's like, just like this, like with his eyes shut, looking up, so he doesn't see her body, because she's in a towel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like, "No, baby, come join." Okay, he didn't say it like that, Liana, but he's like, "Sure." She also says something that turns him on.
Yeah, it says,
Beat
yeah,
it?
and you tell me to beat it. I go, beat what?
Beat what?
I go, how?
She's not trying to be forward, but the
my
words
God.
"beat it" coming out of her mouth in that slightly hoarse voice has the air around me feeling altogether too thin. Yeah, he tries not to look at her because he doesn't want to see what bathing suit she's wearing.
And they're sitting there and they start talking about, Willa's
life.
and kind of her experience taking care of children. And she goes,
"Oh yeah."
and she goes, "I haven't worked with kids at all." And Kate's like,
he's like, "What do you mean?"
"Excuse me, what do you mean you've never worked with kids? Summer told me that you
Have experience with rowdy boys.
She goes, "Yeah, adult boys."
Adult boys at the bar. A
That
different
is
kind of boy.
So funny.
Yeah.
And he's like, she goes, "None, zero, zilch. I'm a bartender." That was funny.
We find out her
Mom.
mom is a sex. I said, "How fun!" We find out mom is a sex therapist. I said, "How fun!"
Yeah. And then dad.
I just put dollar signs. Dad is a lead singer of Full Stop.
Big band in the book.
Big band in the book. Very famous
Yeah.
book. His name is Ford Grant. I said Ford Grant is such a good name for an artist.
Yeah.
But we also find out that we knew that she was working for her brother.
Mm-hmm.
But we find out that her brother basically got rich and is famous now because he started a record label. And the reason why she's off this summer is because he basically got so much money that he's renovating the bar that he owns that she runs. So there's no bar this summer, so that's why she is free. What else I say?
She is free.
We just learned all about her family in this chapter, essentially. We
Just
find
everything
out.
about her life, yeah.
She also said, people always get weird when they find out Ford Grant is my dad. So she's probably had people, her whole life being like, "Your dad's Ford Grant, blah 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 blah." And then why did I box Talia? Who's Talia?
Wait, where is that? Oh,
I always box names, like new names.
What page is that on?
69.
Oh.
Oh, Talia's the mom, the ex-wife.
I miss Talia. Yeah.
That's Luke's mom's
Luke's-
name.
mhm.
That's the first time we see it. Talia.
Someone said, "I hope we meet Talia." Me too.
Ooh,
Me
Talia.
too.
Talia.
Talia, yes.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, she hits a bad spot. She makes a bad joke. She makes a bad joke that hits him the wrong way.
That's because
Oh yeah, she said, "I thought you were more of a Garth Brooks kind of fella. Songs about your truck breaking down, your dog dying, or your woman leaving you for another man." Read the room, Willa. Read the room. So that doesn't hit him in the right place because he's like,
Yeah.
Talia fucked me up.
But he didn't. She doesn't know.
No,
though,
she has
right?
no
Yeah,
idea.
She has no idea.
No, she doesn't know.
That is still kind of tough, though, to be just saying out there, like, you don't know. You know what I mean?
And then they just have this flirty banter back and forth. He's like, get me an autograph. He's like, it's fine, just get me an autograph to make it up to me.
Yeah.
And then they're just like having this banter, and yeah, at the end, I can't do this, I can't do this.
Because he sees her body, right? She gets out, right? Yeah, she gets out.
His eyes ravage her tight body. I imagine her wearing those simple black panties that are still in my kitchen drawer. He put them in the kitchen? I'm sorry, the way I painted that
Was like a random drawer, like in the
in
bedroom, right?
like a dresser.
Yeah,
in
that's
his
what
room.
I thought. That's what I thought.
Chad, did anyone else think he put it in like a dresser drawer in his room?
He says his coconut swells up.
The panties are in the kitchen?
His coconut swells up, Neza.
Where?
His fucking coconut swells up.
Oh my gosh, my coconut swells fast and hard. Enough that I wrap a towel around myself and disappear inside without saying good night.
Oh, God. Okay. Chapter 8.
Yeah, Panty's in the kitchen is crazy.
Daniela, right?
Crazy!
Okay.
Willa.
So, yeah. Now this is Willa's perspective again. I think it's funny how Willa has like no clue how horny Kate is for her right now.
Well, neither did Summer.
That's what I'm saying. But it's just fun. But I feel like we're getting so much of Kate like thinking about like her and whatever, and like she doesn't have a clue that he's like hiding his boners and shit, which is crazy.
It's weird.
It's so insane.
It's weird.
So what are they cooking dinner? Oh yeah, she's cooking now, right?
Well, Willa and Summer have their text exchange. We find out that Summer might be doing some weird matchmaking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kate comes home to Willa cooking dinner. He don't like that. Because, again, dinner's his thing. He's like, I want to cook for my son. She's cooking bolognese.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, but this is so funny. She's talking to him in an accent because she's been playing Star Wars all day.
Yeah.
So she goes, welcome home, Master Cade. And he goes, what are you doing? And she goes, stirring the spaghetti sauce that the young Padawan requested I am. He's like, what? And he goes, you're not supposed to cook dinner. And she goes, the force is just too strong with me in the culinary arts. Young Luke has announced that my cooking is superior to yours. So they're having banter. She's like, my cooking is better than yours. And he's like, no way. And he's like, Luke said that my cooking is better than yours.
And he's like, okay.
She's just funny, man.
She's very witty. I love how just like she'll snap right back. Like she'll snap right at you.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
But yeah, she's goofy. She's funny.
The laundry. I think this chapter is just him getting mad at her doing chores for him.
Yeah.
And she's like, why are you getting mad at me doing anything for you? He goes into his room to find laundry folded on his bed. And he's like, I don't need you to do my laundry. And Will's like,
well, damn.
well,
They were just there. Yeah. Like, I was there, like the fucking clothes was there. Why not?
he says, no one has ever done my laundry for me. And she goes, probably because it's not worth facing the electric chair over. And I go,
that is
she's
funny.
funny.
That's funny, yeah. And then and then there's a part where Willa and Luke scare Cade when he walks in the door.
And now we're at the Eaton weekly family dinner.
Yep, and this is Willa's first family dinner
With the Eatons.
And
she says the same thing that Summer said in the last book, that she's downright enamored that the Eatons are wholesome.
Yeah.
I also said she's staring at Harvey, and she's like, it's like I can see the similarities are insane. It's like I can see how Cade will look in 20 years, and she goes, which is good. And I said, okay, zaddy Harvey. Harvey must be a zaddy.
I wish I could just pick, I wish I had photos of them.
I know.
I
know. Yeah.
Like what they all look like.
Okay, Harvey. Okay, Harvey. So yeah, they have a dinner.
Oh, and then we get introduced to Jasper again. Like
Jasper's-
more. Yes, it's Jasper Gervais, whatever how the fuck you say his last name. Who everyone loses their mind over. Apparently, he grew up here on the ranch. And he seems like he. Oh yeah.
I'm just Snoopy enough to wish I knew more. This is where the author basically is like, we need to know more about Jasper.
Where
Jasper's
his parents
mysterious.
are, how
Yeah.
he got to where he is, all that stuff, and basically Willa's like, he requires more investigation. Because I said same.
Smart.
Agreed.
Yeah, he's very.
Agreed.
Oh, is this the
It's the
blow?
joke. The joke, yeah, the joke. The joke.
Harvey makes a dirty joke.
Yes.
Harvey makes a dirty joke. Oh my god.
What?
Some,
What's going on?
So many.
Which part?
I think it's the same thing you underlined. Or maybe not.
What part are you talking about?
Well,
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
they're just talking back and forth across the table.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Luke is catching them up. I know. Luke is catching them up on the things they've
Yeah.
done. And he goes, Harvey, what have you been up to this week? And Willa keeps finding herself staring at Cade. She also finds Cade staring at her. That scared the shit out of me.
Oh, he's in the closet.
That scared the actual crap out of me.
Oh, Henry's been sleeping in his closet.
In here? Is there a bed in there? Why is he in there?
When I left for a couple days, I think, since I abandoned him when I was in Cabo, when we were in Cabo.
What would you do? There's no bed in there. So he just doesn't want to leave your side now at all.
No, he likes
Hey.
the scent of his clothes.
Oh, go with daddy. Go outside. Go with daddy. Oh. Sir, do you want to go? Do you want to go? Want to go poo poo with daddy?
Oh my gosh. Come on. Right now, you go.
Cutie.
That's so funny.
Cutie.
I forgot that he was sleeping in there this
I
whole
know.
time.
I know.
Henry, Papa, cover your ears,
I know.
Leon. Okay.
Yeah, there's some tense exchanges happening
Yeah.
between Willa and Cade. She also can't stop wondering about its mustache. She goes, a joke about riding his mustache pops into her head. Ugh! And then she's like, ugh! She goes, I wonder if anyone noticed that I was thinking about riding Cade's face. I've been thinking about how Cade's beard and tongue would okay.
Oh, God.
And
Okay.
then Harvey makes that joke. No one can really keep in the laughs.
What was the
they're
joke
trying-
again?
He said that he gave the yard a good blowjob today.
And not everyone
And
lost
everyone's losing their
it.
minds. They're trying to hold it in.
Yeah,
Kate
lost it.
Cade excuses himself so he can go laugh.
Yeah.
Willa follows him. And it's the first time that Willa sees Cade smile or laugh for the first time. And she sees a different side of him and she's like, she loves it.
She's
and
like, wow, I love this version.
yeah, I love this version of you, essentially.
How easy gum.
Yeah. And then when they return to the table... Never mind, that's the other thing. Oh yeah, she sees him in a completely different light. She can't look away. I said, she's in love.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, you grumpy motherfucker, you just laughed. So, that's that. That's Willa's
He
perfection.
goes, yeah, Red, I did.
Okay, chapter 9, Cade. Take it away, Franny. Take it away. It's the same scenario. We haven't moved. It is still dinner time.
Yes. So,
This is them going back
yeah,
to the table.
going back to the table, and
I think he realizes that he likes that she's smiling. He's like, maybe I should smile more if it's gonna make Willa smile like that.
they're walking back to the table,
Yeah.
and because that's what I was when I stepped up in the wake of our mother's death of child. Okay, they're walking back, and he goes, Willa grin as we walk back to the dining room. Her round apple ass, the confident sway of her hips, the spot where her waist nips in.
Yeah, he's
The thought of
obsessed with
holding her there, the feeling of following her brings out something primal in me.
I also wrote. I also write. He goes, Willa turning her strawberry lips. And I go, the Eaton boys
The lips.
love describing their girls' lips as a fruit.
Oh, and then Bo is like, we're going out because I'm getting deployed or I'm going on
Bo,
tour somewhere.
same thing as the other book. Bo's like, we're going out, buddies.
And Luke is staying with Dad tonight. And
Yeah.
basically, Willa actually convinced Cade to go because Cade was like, no.
He's such a little grump. He's a hermit crab. So they go to the rail spur, as you guys all are very familiar with. They go back to the rail spur. And I think it's Honky Tonk Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So there's dancing, all that stuff. We meet a colleague, an old colleague. We meet an old Nita.
Netta.
Thank you for the
you.
sub. We meet. Oh no. They're hanging out. They're at the bar. Willow's like, do you come here often? What is happening?
Alex with the sub.
Word. Willow's like, do you come here often? And he's like, no, I don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
He makes a comment that I underlined because I was like, Bailey, who's the waiter, does Bailey have a book? That'd be crazy if they give
Probably
Bailey
not.
a book. But Bailey's the waitress. She's like the cute, young, really nice waitress.
She's the youngest of the neighbors. Remember the neighbors that they don't fuck with, but she's the youngest of
Oh,
them, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good memory, Franny. That's a good memory.
She does. She's like the youngest of the, what are they called?
I forget, the Jensen boys, I think? The Jansens.
The Jansens, yeah. She's the youngest, yeah.
But he makes a... Willa does the whole thing was like, hey, like, she's cute. She's looking at you some type of way, like, you should go for it. And he's like, no, like, Bailey's way too young.
Mm-hmm.
I just like her. And then you can tell that rubs Willa the wrong way, because she's young too, and I think she's starting to like him a little bit. But he bumps her elbow and says, I like you too, Red. And I was like, I said exclamation points, because I was like, oh my god, he actually said that.
Family shit. She's a sweet girl. She rolls her eyes while staring out across the room. You don't like me.
You tolerate me.
Read it, Nessa.
No, you read it.
Read it.
Nope, you read it.
I mull that over. Is that how I come off to her? I guess she has no way of knowing it's a struggle for me to keep my eyes off her when she interacts with Luke. Even harder to keep her image from popping up in my mind when I fist my coco in the shower. Both things I don't intend to tell her, so I opt for it. The way I see it, I like you a little more every day. What do you mean, his coco?
He's fisting his cocoa in the shower, just like Rhett. All the Eaton boys are the same. And then they're like having flirty banter. She calls him Daddy Cade.
You're a whole lot prettier when you smile.
And he goes, I'd like to tug on that hair too.
This is what I'm thinking.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Oh, one of Cade's buddies pull up.
We meet an
Lance.
old buddy. We meet Lance. Lance basically reveals to us that Cade truly is like a hermit, doesn't have social media, doesn't contact any of his friends to hang out. He was like, I can't find you on social media. He's like, why would I need social media?
Yeah.
And then homeboy's like, to stay in touch with friends like me, maybe? Like, he starts to get a little flirty with Willa.
Mm-hmm. And Cade is like, back the up, bruh. And he's like, oh, is that your girl? And he's like, no, that's my nanny.
That's my nanny.
He's like, oh, okay.
I'm getting flashbacks of Rhett being like, that's my babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
That's my babysitter.
But we do find out that this Lance guy has been trying to get a hold of him because he needs someone as his partner for the fucking national finals. Because apparently Cade is one of the best penners. I had to look that up. What a penner was. If you don't know, basically it's when they ride the horses and they have to like round up cattle or something, right? There's like 3 of them and they gotta...
Something.
I don't know. It's something. I remember I had to look it up because I didn't know what that is.
And the way that he gets her away from Lance, he's like, sorry, man, we're gonna go dance now. And Will's like, what? And he pulls her.
Will's like, we're gonna go. When did I say
When
that?
did I say we were gonna dance? So he pulls her to the dance floor.
Yeah.
They're dancing. They're having their whole thing.
Yeah.
She tries to make him laugh. She makes a dirty joke. And he goes, "You kiss your mother with that mouth red?" And she goes, "Oh, yeah, she'd love that joke."
He goes, "Just hearing her say the words blowjob is too much for a guy who hasn't gotten one in years." That's crazy.
Oh, poor guy. And then he makes a... He makes a little flirty...
Dude.
It slips.
Little flirty?
It slips because she
That
goes,
is a heavy joke.
Yeah, it slips because...
A thick joke.
She makes the 10 minutes joke, sex joke. And he goes, "The joke's on you, though. I wouldn't last 10 minutes. And just because you'd be quiet doesn't mean I would be." And she goes, "Who said anything about me and you, Cade?" Oop. Caught him. Caught him in 4K.
I nod and step away graciously. Even though it kills me, the thought of letting someone else dance with her makes me see red. But I also need to get the fuck away from wherever that conversation
was heading. So he goes, "Bye-bye." Oh my god, chapter 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Chapter 10 starts off with a text exchange between Bo and Cade. And Bo is talking about Willa and goes, "That's rude. I think I'll go dance with the nanny. She seems nice." And I go, "Here he goes again."
Yeah.
Bo being trying to be such a little, like, instigator.
I honestly I'm so curious how Bo acts in his book.
Yeah, because he just seems like he's
a little wild card.
Yeah, like all over the place.
Yeah. Approximately 4 songs fit into a 10-minute window. Watching Willa dance with 4 different men is 4 men too many. So he has because they're still at the place. They're having a good time, but Willa's just dancing with whoever, and he's feeling some type of way about it. And then suddenly he starts feeling, I think, guilty, right? Or no, what did I skip?
She puts his hand on his leg? Why? Oh, because she's
So-
reaching for something, and it makes him whoop.
Oh, is that
Whoop.
is that what happens?
Well, she reaches for her beer across the table,
Okay.
and she has to, like, grab his leg to, like, and he's like,
Yeah.
her hands are so little.
And then they...
Oh!
What?
He goes, I forgot about this. He goes,
Oh, yes. Yes.
Slow swell in my pants.
No.
He goes, "I'm measuring inches because her hand is mere inches away from feeling just how much I don't dislike her. Not even one bit." Yeah, the cocoa is up. It's up.
It's sticking
It's
right
up, chat. Oh, it's up, chat.
So then they have that little moment, and then I guess Cade starts feeling a little guilty for leaving Luke behind, and is like, "I worry I'll leave him the way our mom left us." Suddenly and tragically, like, he's afraid that if he dies out of nowhere, like, Luke will have nobody, type of thing.
Yeah.
So then he basically he basically tells Willa, like, "I think I'm gonna head home," and Willa's like, "I'll go with you."
Oh, yeah.
And then they're in the car. Then it skips to them in the car.
Yes.
103.
Yes.
And then he's worried that she's gonna bring up to him his joke that he made about, like, not lasting more than 10 seconds or something.
10 minutes.
10 minutes
yeah.
or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. She's all creamy skin and stuff. He keeps saying creamy.
He keeps saying, I know, he likes the word creamy, chat. And I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, do you mind if we check in on the main house to make sure everything's okay with Luke?
Yeah. What page is that?
103.
Oh, okay.
And then they go, but yeah, they're talking about college. She's like, "I didn't go to
Jeremiah with
college."
the sub. Thank you.
We find out they both didn't do college. They're more about learning, through life.
Yeah.
Jeremiah. And then, he goes, "Luke's been invited to a birthday party. Do you think you could take him for me?" And she's like, "Yeah, just let me know." They go into the house to find Harvey and Luke asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, thank you so much.
Welcome.
But he finds Harvey and Luke asleep on the couch. They just put a blanket over them, I think.
Yeah, and
Willa
then
goes, "How precious are they?"
And then Willa goes and, like, cleans up the kitchen, and obviously Kate is like,
"Oh,
wow, that's so nice.
that's
Like,
so
she doesn't have
nice."
to be
She
doing
doesn't.
that,
She's
yeah.
off the clock. She don't gotta be you know, cleaning the kitchen. So he does like that.
Yeah, so whatever. He did his best, but he wasn't present for a long... Oh. Yoselin! Thank you for the 10.
That's so sweet. That's so nice.
Wow.
Thank you, Yoselin.
Oh my God, we're so close. We need 8.
I know.
No, 9. Oh. After our and then he says something like towards the end of this chapter, he just says like, after our mom died, I never got the same attention from my father that Luke gets from my dad because my dad just wasn't really that present.
Yeah.
And he's happy that Luke gets that.
Oh, that's sub goal.
Yogi, thank you for the 9 gifted.
Thank you so much, chat. That is sub goal.
We did it today.
Claps. Claps for us.
Have we hit 32 yet? I don't know.
Is this the most we've had? I don't know. How much did you hit when you were with Kian?
No, we didn't even hit 3K with Kian. We hit like 28 or 27.
Oh. Well then, yeah, this might be the most we've ever had.
Right? Thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
Okay, truthfully, I don't think we have time to read another chapter. Right
what time is it? 43?
6:40.
Well, how many pages is it? Maybe we do. Just know that she says, you're an amazing dad. I hope you know that. And then he goes, I want to drag her down right on the spot. Let me see.
It's too long.
No, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. 7 pages. I can do it.
Okay.
I got 15 minutes.
Okay.
Ready? Ready, Chuck?
The only reason I think because we stop and talk about it, but...
No, okay. We got it. We got it. Everybody there? Ready there?
Lock in, chat.
Chapter 11.
Guys,
lock
in.
Lock in, chat.
2
Lock
times
in.
speed right now.
Okay, ready?
No 25 gifted,
Is
please.
everybody here? Okay. Let's get it. Ready?
Okay.
Chapter 11. Willa. Okay? Okay. Summer. Text thread. Summer. Did you leave with Cade? Willa. Yeah. Summer. You could have stayed with me. You're getting a cab. Willa. Nah. Cade's hotter. Went home with him instead. Summer. LOL. Summer. Wait, are you joking? I can't tell. Willa. Save a horse. Ride a cowboy. Summer. I still can't tell.
Josie with the
10 gifted.
Thank you. I thought it was 25. I almost had a heart.
I was like, there's no way. We have to stop meeting like this, I rasp as I see Cade's imposing form step onto the deck. The sight of him standing above me, looking down at me in the hot tub, makes my stomach flip. Why are they in the hot tub again? He's downright mouth-watering.
Wait, was this when they got home? From that night?
I don't know. Oh, no. It's just another night, and she shows up in the hot tub.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is this the same night?
I think it's the same night because she was texting Summer, saying,
God, this is after the bar, Jeff. They're in the hot tub. Okay. He's downright mouth-watering with swim trunks riding low on his hips, framed by a cut V-shape that disappears beneath them. A V-shape my fingers itch to trace.
No.
Okay? I press my thighs together at the intense expression on his face. If it's a scowl, it might as well be the hot one because the look is sizzling. Maybe it's in my head. Maybe it's wishful thinking. Maybe I have a crush on an older man. Again.
I'm underlining that.
Again.
Okay. We're getting back.
So she's been in another older
Yeah.
man situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much part of my personality now. I've always had a thing for older men. I'd like to bug Summer about her dad being hot, but I'm not really joking.
Oh, shit.
I need therapy. I can leave, Kate's deep voice rumbles through the cool night air. The smell of freshly mowed grass mingling with the light tang of rain. I heard thunder but didn't see lightning, so I figured I'd take my chances with staying submerged in the hot water. Don't be ridiculous, it's your house. I'll leave. I push the stand as he approaches, failing at not checking out the imposing width of his shoulders, the way his scruff dusts down over his sharp jawline and throat, the muscles in his thighs. When I go to step out, Kate's harsh voice lances through the silence. Please, sit down. Yes, Daddy. I glance up to see where the bite in his voice came from, but his eyes are trained on my chest, on the unpadded one-piece swimsuit I'm wearing.
Okay, one piece.
Okay, one piece. On the way my nipple piercings... On the way, my nipple piercings press against the fabric.
Oh, no.
With a small squeal, I fall back into the water and sink down. It's not like I'm embarrassed about my piercings. I actually love them, but I don't typically waltz around advertising them to employers. I see his jaw pop as he avoids meeting my eyes while he climbs into the sunken tub, holding a hefty glass of amber liquid in his hand. Did you, build this deck? I offer lamely. Mine racing now.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Why no lime?
Why no lime? I don't know.
You.
I don't know. When did you build this deck? I offer lamely, mind racing with how I must be the naughty girl who drops panties and flashes her pierced tits at him. Desiree! Thank you so much. But then he's the man who suggested he wouldn't be quiet while I gave him a blowjob. The one who ran away when I questioned it. I berate myself internally. He's the man who signs your paychecks, you horny fool! Because it's a really nice deck. The way you worked on the hot tub into it. Top tier. Oh my god. He settles in across from me, arms slung the length of the hot tub. My hands are sweating. Chin dipped just slightly as he glares at me from beneath his lashes. The scowl has him looking like a predator. Not a grumpy rancher. Not a sweet single dad. Like someone who has a lot more experience than I do, staring at me down in an unnerving way. I made it, Red. Red. This is the first time a person has taken to calling me that. Usually it's regulars at the bar. Usually it's a casual nickname. But with Kate, it feels different. I like it. Feels like he has a special name for me. I'm so lame. You did good, I reply, rolling my lips together, admiring the deck. I'm not lying, it's a great deck. I just feel like a bumbling idiot bringing it up. It's probably worse than talking about the weather. Would you like a drink? His voice isn't harsh, but it's strained. Hell yes, a drink would be excellent for the situation. Sure. He shifts and stares down at his lap before stretching one long muscled arm in my direction. A crystal tumbler held between strong fingers, forearms rippling in the dim light. The veins like an enticing path. My eyes can't help.
Sound like a pastor.
This is a come to Jesus moment.
Holy
my
shit.
My veins can't help but wander up. What? My eyes. I said veins.
Where are you?
My eyes can't help.
Holy shit, go.
But wander up to his biceps, to his chest and the dusting of black hair there, to that little dip between his collarbones. The man is a walking,
analyzing.
Oh my god! The man is a walking, talking wet dream, and I'm not sure he realizes it. Ow! Oh my god! I take the glass from him, trying to ignore the zing of electricity that shoots up my arm when our fingers brush. I drop his glare, focusing on the glass. I'm not dropping it. Thanks. When I peek up at him, he's still glaring at me, and I'm not sure what I've done to make him mad. You're welcome. What is it? I take a sip, grateful that I can hide behind the rim of the glass for a minute and try to find my composure.
Holy shit.
Bourbon. The sweet burn of it warms my throat, and I lean into that, trying to let it soothe my nerves, the one that are riot under his stare. More often than not, his scowls make me want to flip him the finger, but I feel a bit like we turned a corner tonight, and now the glare is making me feel self-conscious. When I lick the remnants off my lips, I slide through the water to hand it back to him. His eyes follow my tongue in the least discreet way. The brush of it more sensual than I anticipated. The weight of the water pressing on all the best places. Oh my goodness. I've never reacted this way to a man simply looking at me.
Oh no.
Oh no! Years in a bar with men giving me curvaceous? Is that curvaceous? I've never seen that word. Curvaceous looks, and none had me fumbling around like a nervous virgin. I should hate him for it, but I'm intrigued. Want to play a game?
Oh my god. We're not finishing this chapter anytime soon.
Want to play a game? I asked, pushing backwards across the space.
Liana! Wait, them panties about to fly off.
Want to play a game? I asked, pushing backwards across the space toward my bench. My foot glides against his calf as I go. He quickly pulls his leg away. I'm a little old for games, Willa. I quirk a brow, hiding my arms under the water to cover the goose flesh popping up in response to his words. Never too old for truth or dare. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Mariela, thank you so much.
Thank you.
He stares at me, fingers pulsing around the glass propped up in his hand. Having Luke out of the house is making me bold. It's just us and what feels like an endless stretch of land behind me. Truth or dare? Oh, truth or dare, Cade? He takes a swig. Oh, truth or dare, Cade? He takes a swig, eyes almost coal black in the night. Truth. Where are my panties? His lips slope up, a sly expression hitting his face. In the garbage. You liar! I giggle, tipping my head up to stare at the stars overhead. Good. Your turn to ask. A deep rumble hums in his chest, and my eyes drop to the definition in his pecs. Truth or dare? Truth. No way am I picking dare. He'll dare me not to talk for a week or something. Why did you have underwear in your purse? I push forward to snag the glass of bourbon out of his hand. Are they sharing the same glass?
They must.
I didn't paint that picture. Now I understand why they're passing it back and forth. Okay. I push forward to snag the glass of bourbon out of his hand. My knee brushes his, but this time he doesn't move. I take a small sip, eyes shifting to meet his. Honestly, I don't like wearing underwear. They're uncomfortable. They ride up. They leave panty lines that I hate. They're just a nuisance, so I carry a spare pair. I point at him. Clean ones, just in case of emergency. A panty emergency? I shrug, pressing the glass back into his fingers and giving them a squeeze around the glass to make sure he doesn't drop it. You just never know, I reply, as I move to his bench, rather than across from him. Oh my gosh, it will make sharing the drink easier. Is what I tell myself. Why do panty lines matter? If people know you're wearing underwear, is that... His face scrunches kind of adorably. Is that a bad thing? Everyone wears underwear. I laugh. Well, that's true. I guess it shouldn't matter. I hold up an imaginary drink in his direction for a fake cheers. Thank you, patriarchy. You know I'm right. You might be right, but I still hate them. His lips work against each other like he's really chewing on something. Every morning when you text me, you've put them on? Are you lying? You just had your turn, Eaton. Don't be greedy with the questions. I thought you didn't like playing games. Fuck my life, he mutters, taking another long pull of the alcohol. Truth or dare? Truth. What's the story with Luke's mom? The blank stare he gives me is unnerving, but I don't back down.
Literally, what a body
count! Read the room, Willa. I'm probably being snoopy, but I also spend all day with this kid. I'm supposed to attend a birthday party with him. It seems like something I should know. The bare bones of it, at least. Did I go too far? No, it's fine. She and I knew each other since high school. Since she was always around, I knew she liked me, how everyone knew. She wasn't subtle about it. My mom died when I was 8. Giving birth to my little sister, which we knew. And Harvey struggled with losing the love of his life, having a newborn, and 3 little boys to raise all on his own. So I stepped up, I grew fast, and did more than most 8-year-olds should ever have to do. I look at Luke, his eyes trail away past me out to the pitch darkness behind me. I wonder how the hell I did what I did, how everyone just let me. I did school, pitched in around the ranch, cleaned, cooked what I could, and helped everywhere possible, because that just seemed like what needed to be done. My chest aches
You got it.
I'm having a stroke. Uncharacteristically. Our fun, playful game took a more serious turn. I try to imagine a little Cade, a boy not really getting to mourn his mother's death because he just threw himself into doing what needed to be done rather than doing what he wanted to. I spent years living that way. It's a hard world to shake off, and I don't know what I would have if I could have. And then one night Talia was there. She was willing. I was drunk and so damn tired of being responsible. And that was all it took. One little plus sign, and I did what needed to be done. I went from rolling my eyes at her antics to get my attention to irrevocably stuck with her. We got married, and while the chemistry was lacking, I'll admit I liked having her around, the company. I guess I was so busy working the ranch that I missed the part where she was miserable, where she was off sleeping with other people.
Go.
He chuckles now, or maybe I noticed and just didn't care. Jesus, I mutter, because I don't think this man has ever strung so many words together and directed them at me. I don't think he's ever told me anything personal, and then he goes and unloads all that, and I soak it all up rapidly. Loving getting to know this man who's been a mystery wrapped up in an enigma. Loving that he feels comfortable enough to share it all with me. And then she left, and I came home from working one night, and there was a note. Luke was with my dad, and that was that. How old was Luke? 2. He takes a deep swig, the calm of his thick throat working as he swallows. Does she ever visit? Whoop. His index finger pulls off the glass and he points at me. You've already asked 2 questions in a row, Red. My turn. Okay, my lips pressed together and nod. It's admirable, really. Everything you've done for your family. He doesn't respond. So I just clear my throat and forge ahead. Your turn. I bet you're too chicken to pick dare, he taunts, eyes looking a little glassier than they did when he first walked out here. The heat, the bourbon, the walk down memory lane. He looks different, lighter somehow. Dare. I'm not going to let him figure me out that easily. He swirls the glass and studies me like he's weighing his options. With one more swig of liquor, he says, I dare you to sit up on the edge of the hot tub for the rest of this game.
What the fuck? That's kind of creepy. Okay, Cade. What?
I blink slowly. hearing the rush of blood in my ears, the pounding of my heart. He thinks he can make me put a stop to this game, but I'm not sure Kate Eaton knows me all that well. If he wants me to sit where he can watch me while he drinks bourbon, then I'm all in. I'm not going to fold. Pushing myself across the hot tub and out of the water, I hold his dark eyes, lips parting on a labored breath. I don't look down, and neither does he as I slide my ass onto the edge of the hot tub, leaving my legs dangling in the water. It's a test of wills. Which one of us is going to look down at my chest first? And this time it's not just the metal barbells causing a scene. My nipples are pointing straight at him. Bazinga! My turn, he nods, still holding my gaze. Your turn. Truth or dare, Cade? Truth. Wimp. Oh my gosh, wimp. He doesn't even react to my jibe. If you're really good at rodeo stuff, why wouldn't you go do those events while I'm here to help you? The weight of his gaze has my entire body humming. The intensity in his eyes. I feel like he's trying to light me on fire with his glare alone. I lean back on my hands, not his hands. Holy shit. I lean back on my hands, waiting for him to answer. But instead, he claims his prize. His eyes rake over my body, and I feel it, like the tip of something cool and pointed. There's no distaste on his face this time. It's pure want, and that's a look I can recognize. Cover your ears, Henry! My core throbs, and I feel too hot, even with the cool night air hugging my skin. I sit, watching his expression, watching him devour me with his eyes. Okay, Zaddy Kate, I do the same, unable to tear my attention from the beautiful, intense man before me. The way the skin on his throat throbs over his pulse point. The subtle shake of his head as his tongue presses into the side of his cheek. Because it's Freddie's gonna choke me. Because it's frivolous. Wait, what? Did I skip a page?
No.
I'm lost. Hold on.
Oh, my hand hurts from holding this damn
Oh my god, what did he say last?
Nessa, go faster!
I'm sorry. Because it's frivolous, I have responsibilities that I can't overlook. He's talking to me, but he's staring at my breast. We all need to do something frivolous sometimes. Even you, I absolutely wonder if we're talking about rodeos at all right now. Careful, Willa, you don't know what you're talking about. His jaw pops as he glances up at me. I reach out to him, pulsing my fingers, silently asking for what's left of the drink in his hand. Needing a little liquid courage of my own. He moves forward, handing it over and hovering over me, indecision tracing his every feature. You're a giver, Cade. You're a giver, Cade! I take a sip before I stare down at him and delicately wipe my lips. What if you took something for yourself for once? I can't. His voice cracks as he looks at me imploringly. Oh my god, you should let me help you. You deserve to enjoy yourself too! Oh my gosh, now I know we aren't just talking about rodeos. We're towing a line between employee and employer, a line between an older man and a younger woman, a line that may well differentiate appropriate from inappropriate. No, he grabs the glass and pushes himself across the opposite side of the square, leaning back to feast on my body. I chance a look down at myself now, seeing the outline of my nipples battling against the fabric, and the thin nylon at the bottom of my swimsuit, loosely wedged between my papaya lips! Something that hasn't escaped his attention based on the way his eyes snagged there before slipping back up to the dark sky above us. A little part of me wants to hide in the water, but a bigger part of me gets off on sitting here on display for him.
Oh, Henry's scared.
Sorry. Oh, sorry, Henry. Knowing he likes what he sees but won't let himself touch. Knowing he wanted to see it. Knowing his coconut has got to be rock hard under the water. Truth or dare, he bites out. Truth, I reply. Not sure I can handle another dare or where it might take us. His brows furrow and his eyes narrow on mine. What are you thinking right now? Okay.
That I like sitting here with your eyes on me.
Oh my god.
What?
Yes, wait, what? Yes, that I like sitting here with your eyes on me. Fuck, he groans, running a wet hand over his face and through his dark hair before tossing his head back.
I
And
can
polishing off the
visualize
dregs of
that
the
so
bourbon.
perfectly.
I know. What are you thinking? I push, wanting to know, wanting to hear him say he likes what he sees. I didn't pick truth, Willa. I bite my lip regarding him, wondering if I'm going way too far right now, wondering if it matters. Watching him struggle to hold himself back, watching him put himself through the hell to keep things appropriate. Truth or dare, my voice is full of undisguised desire. I've used this voice before to get what I want. Go off, Willa! It's worked for me with other men, but never has it resulted in the expression of distressed pleading on Cade's face when he glances up at me and says, dare. His expression doesn't say crawl onto my lap and ride me. It says help me. Help me, Willa! And so that's what I do, but probably not in the way he saw coming. I dare you to do those rodeos and let me take care of Luke while you do.
That was anticlimactic.
Oh, god damn it. The look he gives, my hands are sweating. The look he gives me back is dark and fathomless. It's confused and thankful all at once, disappointed and relieved in the same beat. When I hear this low, okay, I smile softly at him and swing my legs out of the water onto the deck, not oblivious to the way he's blatantly watching my every move now. I feel momentarily self-conscious, like he might see something he doesn't like, but I shake the thought away. The lighting is dim, and it doesn't matter if he sees the dimples on my ass anyway.
The dimples?
The dimples! The dimples! The dimples on my ass. The dimples on my ass anyway.
Anyway, away from the steam.
Where am I?
Right here, away from the steam.
Oh, away from the steam of the hot water and the buzz of the bourbon. Things look a whole lot clearer, and what Kate Eaton thinks my body is of little importance. I wrap a towel around myself, turning only when I hit the back door. Good night, Kate. He drops his head back and stares at the blanket of stars. Thanks for the game. He doesn't turn to look at me when he rasps, good night, Red.
Guys, we're late!
Oh, we gotta go!
I know. All right, guys, we love you. I'm so glad.
Who's live?
Yes. Who can
Croft,
we raid right now?
Jen, and Will are live.
I feel like who do we raid?
Oh my gosh, that my hands are literally sweating.
Yo. Hold on. Okay, fuck it. Crawford.
W Book Club, thanks for all the subs.
We love you guys. We will see you on Monday. We will put. Did it not work?
Mm-mm. What did you do?
Maybe I just sent Crawford's thing.
Oh. There you go. Oh, there we go. All right, we love you so
guys. We post our schedules on our stories, and on Twitch here on our schedule thing.
Yeah, and I have all my highlights too if you miss it.
Love you.
Oh, my IG highlights. Okay, we love you.
Bye. 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 Bye.